You are now listening to the iWalter Show. Real talk about nothing.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird brain. It's a plane. It's iWalter. iWalter. Yes, it's iWalter, strange visitor from another planet who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. iWalter, who can change the course of mighty rivers, bend ears with his annoying voice, and who, disguised as Walter Interranti, mild-mannered janitor for a great metropolitan newspaper, fights a never-ending battle for truth, nonsense, and the American way. And now, another exciting episode in the adventures of iWalter.
Hey everyone, this is Walter from iWalter. Right now I'm in Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash, and I had, made a plug with Walt Flanagan. And now I have Mike, who was also, can I mention it?
Sure.
On the Comic Book Men. Mike.
That's right. Who are you and how did you get in here?
Actually,
did you sneak in the back door?
Yeah, you know what? I actually kind of did.
That's cool, Walter. Not a problem. Don't worry about it.
I know my father actually watches your show, The Comic Book Men, and I've watched it on occasion. Big fan of, a lot of your stuff.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. I love your comic book store. I'm not a big comic book geek, but I do like everything else surrounding the store.
You like the ephemera of comic bookdom. Okay, that's very cool.
Yeah, and plus everything else, it's, I don't want to say it, but...
The props? You like Kevin's props?
Yes,
okay, that's
I like
cool.
the props and everything.
You're allowed to
like
say that.
So, hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys actually
Not at all.
Talking to me. Mike, I mean, how's it? Is it cool working in the store? I mean, how did you? Can I ask? How did you start with these guys?
Absolutely. Is it cool? I don't know. Is Shangri-La cool? Is heaven cool? Yes. Yes to that question. It's like kind of a dream come true. And I started here. Essentially, I was a reservist. I was a customer before I was an employee. So I guess I didn't bother Walt Flanagan too much. So
like I do.
I don't. He didn't say anything about you bothering him, and the fact that he did a bumper for you, I think, is pretty telling.
That's true. I'm still waiting for the.
Oh, you'll get the bum's rush, no problem. If you don't spend any money, we'll heave you out by your pants.
Oh, well, I was waiting for the restraining order to come through. So
no, we That's too much of a paper trail.
Oh, well, then, yeah. I mean, I guess this is like a dream come true for you, I assume.
Sure, yeah.
You said that already.
Of course, yeah.
Because I saw you, if I can mention it, I saw you in some of the film work and stuff like that.
You've only seen me on the TV show. I was never in any of Kevin's films.
Oh, I thought you were. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I did do a voice for Jay and Silent Bob's super groovy cartoon movie. Go out and rent it.
Oh, yes. That's very cool. I mean, how do you guys get along working in the Secret Stash? I mean, you got, I guess you're...
We're all friends. It's copacetic.
Yeah, I mean, for me, this would be a dream come true. I actually went to school for communications. I tried to get in, made some lousy, short little videos. And
I got you. Communications a very broad.
It is
broad subject to study in college.
That is actually I went for television and radio. I actually did do some disc jockeying on the college radio. And
sure.
Kind of actually one time I couldn't even turn on the station. I had to actually turn on the the generator.
Oh, okay.
Station and
gotcha.
Had back in my mind, if you don't turn it on right away, FCC can listen in for dead airspace. You can get fined for this time wrong.
Yeah, well, that's what happens with college radio.
Yeah. I never had that issue though, and it was. I don't know. It was worse than when Howard Stern probably started out on the radio.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just kind of bumbling all my words and things.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But anyway, so you enjoy working in the store. You've been here for, if I may ask, how many years?
15 years.
15 years,
yeah,
wow.
Going on 16.
Okay. That's cool. And you said you were kind of just like a fan yourself before.
I was a reservist.
I'm
a huge comic books have been a part of my life for all of my life. So
Okay.
yeah, I can't remember a time in my life when I didn't have comic books. I
Oh.
learned how to read from them, and they immensely improved my vocabulary. So that's a good thing.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to ask you if that's all right. I thought one time, didn't you have Stan Lee actually in the store?
And we are going to have him back.
Really?
Yeah,
That's very
so-
impressive. I mean, I guess he's 92 at this point.
92, yeah, and going strong.
Yeah. So that's really cool. How was it to meet the man who invented all these characters?
Amazing. I'm a more gracious man you'll never meet.
Oh, yeah. He seems really cool. I
Yeah.
mean, I almost want to... No, I won't say it. I was going to say, I almost want to smell your guys' hands. You touched the man who...
I've washed my hands since then, but yeah, he's. You could probably still smell Stan on my hands.
Oh,
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, you guys, comic book men, you guys, in a roundabout way, you're like, my mentors, my heroes, so to speak.
In a roundabout way.
Well, okay, directly.
All right, cool,
whatever.
good enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. What do you think? I'm going to just ask your opinion. I know I asked Walt the other day. What do you think about Ben Affleck playing Batman? Because actually, I think it's kind of cool. I didn't really like. What do you call who played Batman?
Christian Bale?
Christian Bale, because you know what? I hate to say this. I remember him being in that
American Psycho?
Yes, thank you.
So yeah, you don't think that Batman should be a murderous psychopath?
Well, I mean, the man's an incredible actor. He's done a lot of good films, but yeah, that just sticks in my mind. I'm sorry.
Well, let's put it this way. I think that Ben Affleck will be a perfect Bruce Wayne.
He looks like him.
And that is, anybody can be, Batman. All you have to do is put on the suit. But to be a good Bruce Wayne, I think that's the key to the character.
Well, honestly, I mean, I think this is made for him. For Ben Affleck, this is just my opinion because honestly, I liked him in Chasing Amy when he did that film. I liked him in a handful of other films. There's some other films I did not like him in. This one, I just saw him as like, okay, this man looks the part of what I expect Batman to look like.
Hell yeah.
So, and I mean, it's going to be the start because I'm looking in the background there. You got the JLA comic books, and this is going to be the start of the Justice League of America.
It's going to be the start of the entire DC universe on film. So yeah,
I guess my assumption is they're trying to get into this network that already has been established by Marvel because Marvel's done a lot.
they have. They've already got up to Phase 3, I believe, or starting their Phase 3 movies. So
Yeah.
DC's got a little bit of catching up to do, but I think they're off to a good start.
Yeah, that's true. Now this is on the Marvel universe. I think they're going to actually add Spider-Man finally into the mix because that's actually owned by Sony.
No, actually, Spider-Man is owned by Marvel, but the film rights were optioned away to Sony, and I think that they're going to revert back to Marvel. So
Okay,
if not, then they're going to at least co-produce Marvel Studios.
okay. Well, that's cool.
co-produce.
But isn't Marvel now owned by, if I'm correct?
Disney. By Disney.
By
Owned
Disney, yes,
yeah.
which owns Star Wars now.
Yep.
Lucas is Star Wars.
They own my entire childhood.
Well, that's the thing also. I know there were some jokes in the Miramax, what do you call it? View Askew universe with movies and stuff, which is actually, I guess, an indirect thing on
A little
Disney.
bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Not a knock, but, hey.
It's funny. I like it. I don't mean to make anything about it, but I think it's funny. But, I mean, because Miramax is actually Disney, too. So
Now there, yeah.
yeah. Hey, since we're in a comic book store, I never really read comics. My favorite superhero, believe it or not, was Superman.
Superman's great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually like the new series of Supergirl as well because that's going back into the Superman universe.
Oh, you mean the TV show?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Well, the TV show, Supergirl is like really good.
Yep, and they're going to cross over with Flash on the CW, so that's something to look forward to.
You know, it's kind of weird. It's like, this is kind of weird I'll mention this, but both those actors were actually on the show Glee. Actually, a lot of those actors that were on the TV show were on Glee.
Oh, cool.
Even the villain in Supergirl, that guy who actually made Bizarro, was in Glee at one point.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I know, it's stupid
All right.
information. My question for asking about the superhero thing, what is your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero? I have a whole bunch. I'll give you like my top 4.
Okay.
Cyclops and Wonder Man from Marvel, and Power Girl and Nightwing from DC Comics.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's really cool. They're not like your ones that are what do you call
No, they're
it?
a little more obscure than most. So yeah, I mean, everybody likes Batman and Superman, but hey, let's give a little love to the lesser known characters.
Well, that's true too. Hey, you know what? Because I think you guys did interview talking about the superheroes, Batman, Superman. Did you actually sat in on the interview with Adam Weston as well? Or?
Adam West, when?
Oh, there was an interview I thought.
Oh,
with the comic book.
Kevin did a. We did have Adam West on our show.
Yeah,
and he's what a great guy. And Kevin had Adam on Fat Man on Batman, so he did interview him there.
But did you get to meet him?
I did. Yeah. Great guy.
I thought so. Okay,
yeah.
I did see that correctly. I got so much that I.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. I don't want to hold you guys up, but hey, I mean, I appreciate talking.
Oh, not at all.
Yeah, again, I mean, it's cool that you guys work. I mean, honestly, what I do, I work. I'm called I work at Merck Sharp and well, I shouldn't say this. Never scratch that. I work at a pharmaceutical company. I basically clean. I'm a glorified janitor.
Oh, cool.
But my dream, because I never was able to pursue it all the way, that's why I'm doing this stupid podcast thing.
What's stupid about podcasting? You just smeared all over Ming Chen's life.
No, I mean, well, you guys, honestly, you're a professional. What you do, you guys, you actually have a listener base. I have 4 people.
Do you know that your stuff is more professional than anything that we do? Anything that Ming and I do at any rate.
I don't know, because I thought you guys, in the back you have like a mixing board, probably better mics than I have. These are like $60 mics, but they do the job.
They get the job done. That's professional, my friend.
I get. Well, honestly, you guys got a listener base. I mean, you're like, if I died and went to heaven, this is what I want to like. Surround myself with.
Oh, come on, Walter, aim higher, please! For God's sakes, aim higher.
I'd like to. No, I mean, hey, I just turned yesterday. I turned 49 years old.
Happy birthday, Walter!
Thank you. I moved home years ago, and with my parents, I live there. I'm a professional adolescent.
Cool, good for you, man.
But hey, if I could do anything, I would love to do be behind the scenes as a grip, an AP or something on film or in front of it, TV, radio. I don't mind doing, or just working in some place that I'm surrounded with stuff I love, as opposed to and people, as opposed to somewhere it's just I go to a 9-to-5 job. And
nothing wrong with a 9-to-5, my friend. And you know what? Keep swinging. Keep reaching for your dream.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I'm sure when you guys come in, Walt, Chin, and yourself, when you come in, you don't feel like you're probably coming to a job. You probably feel like this is like your second home, I assume.
We've been here for a while, so yeah, it does. But we've got our challenges too. So
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I envy you guys. I really do. I'm not going to deny the fact I really look up to you guys. I think it's really cool. I'm looking forward to Comic Book Men when it comes back.
Next Sunday. Excellent.
Yeah. Oh, next Sunday. Okay, I'm going to keep my ears and eyes open for that.
February 14th, we'll be back at midnight right after The Walking Dead.
Oh, yes.
Or The Talking Dead. Or whenever. I think it's Walking Dead, Talking Dead, Walking Dead again, then us.
That's really cool. I mean, you know what? It's funny because, again, my father and one friend, his name's Todd Thomas, they both are religiously, they watch The Walking Dead. They watch the Comic Book Men. My dad will pull me into the room to say, hey, the Comic Book Men are on. You guys are on.
That's excellent. Maybe we can get tax-exempt status here if we're religion. That's good. What do you think, Walton?
That would be cool.
He likes it.
You know what? I mean, my dad's in his late 70s, and he loves you guys. So
that's fantastic. You tell your dad we said thank you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, his name's also Walt. I carry the name of Walt. So, and we got Walt up front. So, I mean, yeah. I don't know what to say. I mean, you guys are just I feel like I'm meeting yourself and Walt. I'm meeting celebrities right now. So
you have no idea how far down the celebrity ladder you are. But thank you. It's great to meet you. Great to be on your podcast. And thanks so much for having me.
Oh yeah. I mean, one question, if I may ask.
Okay.
I know I keep on lingering on. I'm trying to squeeze as much out of this time I got with you as I can. I mean, how's like your life changed? I mean, you have people like myself who are like the I want to say walk-in stalkers, but I'm actually the you View Ask You stalker.
Okay.
How's your life changed when you meet people like myself and other people?
Very little. Got to be honest, very little. Most people come in here. It's the only difference is that people know my name. And,
okay.
It's like, hey, Mike, how you doing? And hey, how you doing? And it's a little strange. You put you on the defenses. Like, wait, how does he know my name? Oh yeah, the TV show. Gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So,
I mean, does that seem like is it changed your life? Obviously, because you can't. Can you walk down the street without people stopping?
Absolutely.
You? Really?
You're kidding? In a comic shop or in a Comic-Con, then we get a little bit of, hey, can I get a picture? But, walking down the street, going to get my, my teeth clean, going to get, going to the DMV.
Okay.
I get no special privileges. None whatsoever.
See, that's kind of weird. But, Mike, you just mentioned something. I just remember you guys actually are going to go out on the road to do some comic conventions as well, I believe.
That's right. Yeah, we're, actually, Ming and I will be in... Where are we gonna? We're gonna be in Central PA in the not too distant future. Walt's joining us for Nickel City Comic Con.
Okay,
that's in Buffalo in I think June. So very cool.
That's cool too because you guys get to do a lot of traveling as well.
Yeah, and meet our fans. And
I
think that's one of the best perks of the job.
Yeah. I mean that part is. I don't know what else to say. That's really cool. If I may ask on a personal level, what did you do before you got involved with this?
I was a chef.
Oh, you were a chef?
Yeah, I'm
really?
a professionally trained chef.
Wow.
I went to the Culinary Institute of America up in Hyde Park. So,
wow.
Yeah, I cooked. It's I like this a lot better.
I was going to. Well, I mean, doing what you did wasn't bad, though.
No, but I don't get burned as much here, so that's good.
Burned in a different way. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, in a lot of different ways. But yeah, this is a lot more fun.
I mean, have you lived in Red Bank? Did you come from New York?
I was born and raised one town over in Lincroft. So
okay, that's really cool. So you guys are all really like
we're mostly locals.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, you guys honestly, you've made Red Bank like I even said I came and stopped and talked a little bit to Mark yesterday. Mm-hmm. You made Red Bank now Disney World, Disneyland of the East Coast now.
I think that Disney World is still on the East Coast if you go down far enough.
Well, I meant
okay, I got you.
I couldn't remember which one was which.
I don't know that we're Disneyland. I know we're like I've got no basis. Maybe like Martha's Vineyard, where they film Jaws.
I guess I'd put you on a higher level just because you get calls from around the world.
Jaws? Higher than Jaws?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Walter, you're setting your expectations a little high here.
I don't know. I mean, no, because this is like a lot of people. Hey, I actually I'm going to go again to see Kevin Smith when he does one of his talks at a convention or 101s or whatever you call it. But I was impressed. I went to the comic book convention and with you guys too. And there's so many people I see in your audience that just you guys influenced him on where they want to go, what direction in their life,
Cool.
So, I mean, to me, yeah, that's kind of like more than just, on the level of Jaws. That's on the level of you've influenced a lot of people.
That's awesome. I hope they don't take everything we say so seriously.
No, I don't think they do, but you influence them like, hey, we can do, like myself, do podcasts, do radio shows, TV shows, movies. In some sense of the word, something more than just like there's more out there.
More than sitting at the bar saying I could do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
So
well, then get out there and do it.
I've been trying to. I'm just
Good deal.
Crossing my fingers. It will get me somewhere. I don't know, but.
Well, let's hope we get you doubled to 8 listeners. What do you think?
That would be really sweet.
Cool.
That would be really nice.
All right.
Yeah. Mike, I'm not sure. I mean, I could come up with a million questions, but then, yeah, definitely there will be the restraining order. Definitely.
Gotcha, yeah. Why don't we end here, and I'll do a bumper for you.
Okay, that sounds good.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.